There are a ton of new items that came to Pet Simulator 99 that you need to sell right now before they go down. And by the end of this video, you will have over 600 million gems. I can almost guarantee you will, and you will have sold so many things that you thought you couldn't sell before. We have another banger in store for you guys, so let's get right on into it. As you can see, we are back at the Dino Lab, and we actually only have that left. So now we are actually, I think we're Rebirth 10 right now. But yeah, as you guys know, with the new Dino Lab update, a ton of items have come to the game. And for just an example, there are some new gift bags, there are key cards, which I think I still have some right now. Yeah, as you guys can see, I still have some Dino Lab key cards. Now, many of you are gonna ask yourselves, well, what is there to sell exactly? What are we going to sell to make so many gems? So the first thing we want to look at are the stat pets. Now, as you know, whenever a new update comes out, we have stat pets, and the new stat pets are going to be sought after, as people are going to want to get the best pet they can to do the most damage. And I know it looks a little small in the Raptor. I don't know why it does, but you guys may notice that all of these stat pets are quite expensive. I mean, these 8,000 Stegosauruses, I got the name right, are worth 22.4 million. These 20,000 Stegosauruses, I got it right again, are worth 1,000 gems each, so on and so forth. We've just got all of these stat pets and, well, we're not using them. So my point here is that you are going to want to take all of these stat pets you are getting and you're going to want to sell them in the trading plaza. Now, many of you may not know how to sell them very quickly, so I'm just going to give you an example so you can understand. So when you are at your booth in the game, and by the way, there are some new booths, I recommend buying the enchant one because this one actually makes your items and purchase buttons a lot bigger. But make your way hopefully into the first row and claim a booth. Once you claim a booth, you're going to want to go ahead and make a listing. Super simple. And go ahead and find yourself the pet. And once you find yourself the pet that you want to sell, you want to go ahead and look at the price and sell it for maybe 600 to 700 below the price. Of course, for this example, I'm going to go to 2,000 each, or maybe even 19.99 like that. And what this basically does is it tells them it's going to be a great deal. So it makes people not only want to buy it more, but also if it is a sought after stat pet, which by the way, if it's more expensive, it probably means it is, you will have a way higher chance of selling off all of these stat pets. Now, the reason we're selling them so underpriced is because obviously they're going to go down as more get hatched and more people have them. But for the time being, before they increase in price like that, we're going to want to sell as many of these things as we can possibly sell. Now, to give you a better understanding of how to sell them about 10 to 20% under the price. You can do calculations with math of percentages if you need to. But most of the time, that's how I sell off all of my stat pets. And if you had done this the first day, you probably would have even made 1 billion gems because of how expensive these things were. I mean, people were really buying them for like 100 million for 5,000. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to some other stuff that you guys can sell for profit. We're gonna have to head into the trading terminal, but I think you guys can imagine what we're gonna look at. We're gonna be looking at the dino gifts. Now, you're probably gonna ask yourself right now, why am I talking about the dino gifts and not the meteor gifts? Meteor gifts are new. Well, the thing is, the dino gifts have become a lot easier to get. I actually got 600 last night from AFKing. So there are two ways that you can make profit from them. You can choose how you want to do it. But the first method that you can, make profit from using them is actually purchasing them for 90k and upselling for 200k or 150k. So you guys will see that there are some gift bags here, and you might notice, well, they're not selling them for wrap. Why are they not selling them for wrap? They're going down. So this is a situation that involves the rave gifts. If you guys remember with the rave gifts, they went down a crap ton. And when I mean a crap ton, they went down all the way to like 90 or 80k. But now they're currently stable at 200k. And the reason they're stable at 200k is because people deflated them a crap ton so that they could buy for cheap and sell for more. Now, the reason I said there was two methods is because you don't have to sell them right now. You can actually hold on to them and wait until everybody uses them. And the more people that use them, the less there's going to be. And the less stock there's going to be, remember, that means that there's going to be less of them around. So people are going to want them more. It's going to increase the value. This is the same thing with the old fruits. If you guys remember hot cocoa and candy canes and Christmas cookies, now they're like 9,000 each. They used to be 20 gems each in the Christmas update. I know that's crazy to say, but it was. And yeah, the longer you hold on to these, which by the way, they're investments, by the way, the more they're going to rise in price. And that's exactly why you want to hold on to them. Or if you want to sell them right now, you can go ahead and do so. Now, of course, this goes the same way with the meteor gifts, but there's a really good method for getting meteor gifts. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that real quick. Now, you may notice, yes, I am bringing back my alt accounts. Guys, this method you may not have thought about, but I did. You see, not only do I have one alt account, but I have 5 other accounts as well. Also, that took a very long time to get all these accounts in here. But yes, I do in fact have 5 other alts, and you're probably asking yourself why I have these many alts. Now, the main reason I have so many alt accounts is because if you have more Dino Islands, which by the way, every Dino Island spawns a meteorite, theoretically, I can go to their island and break their meteor. So if we make our way into the Dino Lab, we will be able to see all of my accounts islands. Now, I don't think it matters exactly where you are in terms of your island, but yeah, we can pretty much just visit any of their islands, and whenever a meteorite spawns, it should be somewhere on their island, and yeah, we can pretty much just wait for it, and eventually we'll just be able to break theirs. Although I can't completely fact check that, so if it's not true, let me know in the comment section down below, because this may not work, but I would like to include it in the video, as I have done it on my own island. I've gotten them on my own, but I'm not sure if I can get it from other ones. Now, if it does not work, what you can do instead with these alt accounts is just break the meteorites on them themselves. So honestly, either way, you're still getting the gift bags, and you're still getting the odd for the huge. And you can of course resell the gift bags for a profit. Another thing in the game is also the Dino Lab key cards, and there's a few ways you can get these. One way is from the chest cooldown, which comes every 10 minutes or so. You get quite a few key cards from that, and you also just get key cards from breaking stuff, I'm pretty sure. But to my knowledge, those are the only ways to get them, and you can sell them for wrap right now. I have been selling a ton of them. If you find any of these Dino Lab key cards for under wrap, I'd recommend buying them. You should be able to sell them pretty quickly. In my own experience, I have been able to do that. So now, additionally, I'd also like to add on that if you get any of the new hatchable huges, if you get the huge egg dino, if you get the huge triceratops, if you get any of the new huges, make sure to sell them immediately, as they are going to go down. You can just buy them later if you really like the huge, but focusing on making gems and making a profit with every new update is going to be your main goal, because the more stuff you get, the better. But with that being said, that just about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section down below, guys, and of course make sure to subscribe for future YouTube videos just like this one. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the very next video. Take care, and of course, peace out.